What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Breaking News. The SBA has a new customer service line and major progress with Eidl. It is Tuesday, November the 9th, 2021. Please do me each favor. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I'm making people rich over on Twitter at Try Small Biz, username SmallBiz Inc., where with one single stock, we have made over 251% in the past 30 days. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, I am going to talk about a brand new customer service line that I'm going to give out to you in just a second. We're certainly going to test it out to see if there's anything more than you're just going to have to wait. Why did the election, if I can remember to get to it, actually help us in Virginia, New Jersey, etc., with Eidl loan reconsideration? And if you are, in fact, in the second half of the video with me in the stock market, I'm going to tell you what the hell's going on with MedX, RWLK, and whatever else comes to mind. So, ladies and gentlemen, pull up a chair, grab a cup of coffee, ice cold beer, glass of wine, whiskey on a big rock. Here we go. All right, folks, I think it's been, 4 or 5 days? I hope everyone's doing well. I'm tweeting up a storm 15 or 20 times a day. About half of my tweets have to do with the stock market. If you're not interested, please bear with us. I will teach you how to invest and trade in the coming weeks and months. And the other half, we don't edit around here. The other half, HALF, has to do with the Eidl program, getting this fucking loan forgiven. Why do I think our odds probably tripled in the past couple of weeks? So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's give you the number. Grab yourself a pen and paper and write this down. 833-853-5638. Let me say it one more time. I do not put it in the comments because that's where the spammers take over. 833-853-5638. And again, one more time if I haven't said it enough already. If you ever see this face, I know, it's quite a face. If you ever see this face and name telling you to WhatsApp you, Facebook you, or send me $500, $1,000, or whatever, it's a fucking scam. It's not me. Believe me, I have tried my damnedest to get YouTube and Twitter to knock it off. They could write an algorithm. Google is one of the most powerful companies in the world. They refused to write an algorithm that would simply stop, for example, the same profile with the same photo. They could stop that in a heartbeat. Or they could easily detect these bots that drop about 75 comments with phone numbers in 2 seconds flat. They could stop them in their tracks. They don't want to. This video is probably going to be censored, so I hope you hit the bell and subscribe to the channel. They don't want to because 25% of their traffic on YouTube, for example, is fake. And if they got rid of all the fakes and the frauds, that means the revenue is going down the tubes. That would, of course, affect the stock price. You know the deal. Ladies and gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned, you don't need to give anybody your hard-earned money with respect to Eidl. I've helped raise over $1 billion. I've been here a fellow small business owner now for 18 months. I've answered over 100,000 comments, and I've never one single time asked anyone for any money, and I never will with respect to the Eidl program. You don't need it. So once again, I would call that number. I just lost it. I lost the number. 833-853-5638. Now, the rumor is they're actually telling you more than you're just going to have to wait. They have access, depending on how involved you've been over the last several months with respect to your file, they have access to more information. And what we have been pushing them behind the scenes for months now is you need to be able to tell the folks in reconsideration in particular what's missing with respect to their file, right? You need a driver's license front and back PDF. You need a corporate check. You need hazard insurance. You need a resolution of the board. That means you had a meeting. You agreed to accept a certain amount. You need your 2202, which is your liabilities, and do not put your home mortgage on there. And you need a 4506T. And we learned about 10 days ago, there is no more backlog with respect to the IRS. Let me say that again. There is no backlog. The IRS confirmed it along with the SBA with respect to 2020 taxes, which has, of course, your 2019 gross revenue, which is what they're using for the most part for the Eidl program. So if you still have a problem with 4506T, you must have filed really, really late, or you did so with a paper filing and they've lost it. But there's still hope. And again, I encourage everybody to go to sba.gov and search EIDL FAQ, the frequently asked question, because we still have a problem, right, Atlanta and Washington, D.C.? We still have a problem with about half of this country not wanting to help small business owners at the local SBA level. Now, I've shared numerous examples. Mississippi and West Virginia, two of the poorest states in the union, often mocked for being hillbillies and rednecks, are amazing with respect to EIDL support. In Mississippi, as one example, they actually copy the woman who is in charge of the entire state with respect to the SBA. And they tell you, if you don't get an answer within 48 hours with respect to your reconsideration because they reach out to the folks in PDC Recons for you, you have permission to call and email the head of the SBA in the state of Mississippi. But in Atlanta, where I am right now, New York's also terrible, and especially Washington, D.C., where they've actually threatened and done so on numerous occasions to block small business owners. They're fucking terrible. It's like the worst of a day at the DMV that you could ever imagine on steroids. I mean, it's just awful. They say, oh, if you keep reaching out to us, we're going to have to block you. Well, fuck that. If you go to sba.gov, I also get censored when I say too many F-bombs. Again, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. If you go to the sba.gov and search out EIDL FAQ, it specifically states in the updated version from a couple months ago, if you're having trouble with your Eidl application, reach out to your local SBA. And I've shared it a million times. You can go to Yahoo Finance, search Isabel Guzman articles, and about 2 months ago now, she spoke to Yahoo Finance and specifically stated, reach out to your local SBA if you're having a problem with your Eidl application. Half of this country is amazing. The other half, and I find it ironic, it's largely blue cities and blue states that don't give a fuck about small business owners. Because here's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. President Joseph Biden calls himself middle-class Joe. Oh, really? Then why have you allowed over the last 9+ months 5 million middle-income families that I relentlessly, along with Speak and See, and of course Ryder, Max Maher, Builder, you know who they are, Stephen Carlson, we have been trying relentlessly together as a team to get them to overturn the low-income policy map. The Republicans rationed the grants and capped the loans under Trump. That was a fucking mistake. Carranza destroyed millions of small business owners, and the Biden administration is no better. And which is why I keep telling you guys, some of you think I'm a big-time Trumpster. No, I'm not. I have attacked him, the Republicans, Mitch McConnell, who has no soul. That's Mitch McConnell's soul. If you're new, it's tumbleweed through the desert. He doesn't give a fuck about anybody. He doesn't even know how to pronounce EIDL or the Eidl application. He wouldn't know what the fuck it was if you told him. I'm telling you guys, nobody cares. We have no collective bargaining. We have no unions. That's why I started this company, Small Biz. I've delayed it because of all the fraudsters. I don't want anyone sending me a fucking dime until you get your money first, because we've got a major problem with these scam artists in the comments. But I've got something special that's going to be amazing with a money-back guarantee, ladies and gentlemen, that you're not going to believe. You haven't seen anything like this, not only in this country, anywhere in the world. It's going to be amazing. So it'll be the end of this year or January at the latest, when almost all of you have gotten your money. But my job is, number one, to help grow your small biz, raise awareness, promote the heck out of you, your products, and your services. But my second job, and this is really going to become evident next year, is to going to fight like hell in Washington, D.C. as we come together in large numbers to make sure that you, your small business, your family gets the fucking respect that you deserve. Because as of right now, it's all about big business. You know that. They're lining the pockets of these politicians on both sides of the aisle. It's not about the backbone of America, the small business owner. We have no fucking respect. Well, I'm about to change that. So I hope thousands and soon to be tens of thousands of people to come together. So if I make a phone call to Miss Isabel Guzman or whoever her replacement happens to be in 2024, if the current administration doesn't go any further, They'll take the call. And I'll say, look, you screwed us on A, B, and C. We want our $10,000 regardless of size, location, or credit score. And we want that damn Eidl loan forgiven and treated just like PPP, which was destroyed in the $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill just a few days ago. Or else what? Well, I'm going to come down there, or I'm going to get Morgan & Morgan or one of these other high-powered law firms to finally sue the fuck out of the federal government and the SBA. So, ladies and gentlemen, in just over 10 minutes, I'll get to the stock stuff tomorrow. Always remember, I love each and every single one of you. A little fired up today. I hope you guys are doing really well, and thanks for watching.